Welcome back to Survivor Heroes versus Villains, everybody.
Right. New year, new us.
Yes.
Here it
You
is.
might notice, we've had a couple week breaks um,
Mhm.
intermittently here in the beginning of the season. And for us specifically, it's been what now? 3 weeks
I think it's
since
been
the
about
last
3 weeks.
episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So sorry about that. We're getting back to it. We were planning to do a planned break
Yes.
already of a couple weeks. We had a little extra week. I got some pretty terrible news. Like the day we were scheduled to record, I got fired from my job. So kind of was not it's not really in a let's have fun today kind of mood. So, um, but we're back. We're here.
We're
I don't
back
have
and
a
we're
job yet.
jizzed and
But
we're
we're
ready to
back.
go.
I don't know about that, but we're definitely ready. I'm certainly ready for more Survivor because it's heroes versus villains, and I'm pumped.
Heater
I'm pumped.
after
It's
heater
been fun.
after heater, the first 3 episodes, huh? Yeah. They're
It's been
cooking.
fun. I like how I have a note at the bottom that Russell hates the Boston Red Sox. I'm keeping that
I don't even
in my mind.
like the Boston Red Sox. It's
I
the
don't
Houston Astros
like.
for me, baby.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do without his little B hat?
Well, he's gonna be real happy uh, a few years from when this was recorded because the Astros went on you know, a little bit of a run.
Astrobot.
So yeah,
It's
Astrobot. That's right.
Astrobot for me, baby. He's a big Astrobot fan.
So,
So yeah,
but yeah, Randy got voted out last episode. And there's been a lot of this is a good episode. Some mud sumo stuff going on. Rob seeing all the coupling going on. There's stuff about that going on. Is sus of what is it? Sus of Parv and Russ and Jerry and Coach.
all
What's
right.
going on with all those groups, huh?
And
What's
Parvati's
up with
hitting him
that?
with the. They don't like this. Yeah, the cute smile and a nice wiggle. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
not good. Um,
No, don't not that
Jerry
wiggle.
wants to punch her in the face. Parvati says she's a bitter old cougar. You
He's
know.
a bitter old cougar. I have something. Randy gets a clam. No one cares.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah,
It was
nobody
just
cares.
never. Yeah, he was never in the mix. So the
Yeah,
most predictable vote, from that tribe that you could have seen coming, but
yeah.
still a very entertaining episode. Continues.
Extremely entertaining still. Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. But yeah, That's all that happened
So
pretty
let's
much in
get
the
into the
last
next
episode.
one. To preface, I've seen this. I've seen all the seasons of Survivor, taking Alec through for the first time. So this is his first time
That's
watching. He
right.
doesn't know what's to come, and just that he's going to, and that's the only sure thing. So here we
Hmm.
go. Next episode. Click link description for the highlights of our reaction and come back afterwards for the discussion. Okay.
It'll be good to see you after. That's a legendary moment right there. That's crazy.
That was, what that was? It was literally a 3-2-1 vote. That was a three
It
two one.
was. It was a 3-2-1. Got her.
So, and there you go. Sari was voted out. Episode 4, Survivor Heroes versus Villains.
How fitting that she orchestrated the 3-2-1 vote. How fitting
Mm-hmm.
that that's the way she goes out as well.
But I'm telling you, like, you look at every time Sari's lost this game, it's never straightforward. First, it's fire making challenge after a tie, and then it's the last second final two, and now it's the immunity idol 3-2-1. Like, you got to get creative to get Sari out. It's never like he literally was
Never.
like she's got them wrapped around her finger, and she had the numbers. It's just like they did a little minority vote split essentially, and like just they knew that we had the tie going in. They just needed JT to flip, and that was it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's another iconic line. I think tomorrow we make our apologies. Tonight we make our move. and it's just
That's
especially
a
since it goes
that goes
through.
kind of hard.
Yeah,
That also goes pretty hard. I'm actually gonna write that down.
especially since it actually happens. It's not just
Yeah.
fluff. But yeah, it's a big one right there.
Mm.
Sari. Sari, it's like you think you put her on there, she's just booked for the end. The end
Yeah.
game.
That's how it's worked. But it's interesting because like to me it does come across as like seeing through the ruse in some kind of in some sort of aspect of it. Maybe not seeing through the ruse, but like calling her out on the plan. I guess like it's such an interesting um everything about this tribe is kind of fascinating because it's like the two opposing factions of the heroes. It's like tribe strength versus alliance honesty. And it's like
Hmm.
uh it basically like the whole breakdown of this tribe has kind of been all kind of around that. We got to win, we got to win, we got to win. And it's like, okay, well, you're voting out the people that could probably help you win the most, arguably. I mean, yeah, they did get rid of Stephanie, I guess, but I don't know. Stephanie's a strong player, but they were gunning for like Tom and Colby, who were like Tom and Colby, who are like kind of like the big. We get James there too, James the Beast.
Hmm.
Um, but when you're targeting like tribe strength, it's sort of hard because it's like what do you do? Adding an additional wrinkle in there is the fact that unlike what the villains did, the villains decided not to basically as a tribe, they're like, yeah, we're not going to look for the hidden media idol. Like, we're just not going to look for it. We just won't let it affect us,
Hmm.
except for Russell, because of course Russell's going to do that because he's a
Hmm.
little goblin.
Hmm. Hobbit.
And then yeah, I forgot that he's a hobbit on crack or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, the but instead, everyone in the heroes tribe basically started looking for it,
Yeah.
and Tom found it. And it was like super obvious, and he made it really awkward and obvious. And Amanda saw it and told everyone, and he knew that everyone saw at that point.
It
And
ended up being a blessing for this one because like this
yeah,
plan wouldn't have come together if
right,
they didn't know he had the idol. Like
right.
JT wouldn't
So
have been able to do this with him.
yeah, but it's almost a necessity then that their plan has to sort of flush the idol out as a
Hmm.
result of that, because you don't necessarily want to keep that around for too long because who knows where it's going to go. It allows him power in the game that you don't necessarily want because Tom is, as others were pointing out, is very charismatic. So it's like you can kind of see where everyone is coming from, like really well, because it's like Sari doesn't want Tom in the game because Tom is a physical threat, and she's like kind of kind of shown herself to be kind of an expert in the social part of the game. But Tom and Colby clock that right away as well because they see that she can control the game, so they can use that in the idol against her. All they have to do is flip somebody that's allied with both people, and that all falls on JT. And JT, the squeaky clean guy, kind of goes back on that right here because he's already been double dealing, but
Hmm.
here now he really, instead of sticking to that alliance, he sticks to this other one that's maybe the guys are on the a little bit on the outs, but maybe they're not anymore now. Now he's allied himself with them a little bit. So I know it's really interesting. Like it's really a fascinating kind of insight in terms of the tribe. And I also think that, yeah, what kind of Jeff's whole thing is like, that is a fascinating insight, like on the tribe, where it's just like Rupert's like, yeah, we got to vote for who's strong, but I got to keep my word. So and it's like,
Hmm.
well, what is it? Which is it? Like you gotta there's got to be some give and take there. And JT offers himself as the give and take.
And
So
and James was like, I don't want to do any. We need to stop with this socializing thing and just
yeah,
focus on tribe strength. And Tom was like, well, are you gonna vote that way? he's like, yeah, and he totally didn't. He's not voting that way. He's voting
He totally didn't
Tom
vote
out.
that way.
So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. For everybody, it was just a straightforward thing. It's like, okay, we got a literally a foolproof plan as they are.
Yeah.
It's like, well, this is ironclad. Do we put 3 on both of them? If he uses it, whatever, Colby will go. If he doesn't use it, all right, it'll be a tie, and we can actually vote him out. Still with it, so it's like either way, it's perfect. But then always just like there's always an opening for a JT to do something different.
It's interesting because everyone was looking at Candace originally, but then
Mm-hmm.
when Suri came around and was like, "No, you guys can't. That's the stupidest thing, guys. Don't do that. Like, stick to our original plan." That's what gave Tom and Colby the, "Oh, everyone's just listening to her. What if we like turn the
Yep.
tables on her?"
She
So
maybe
it's
could have
like,
let off a bit. She could have let off the gas a little bit.
yeah,
From her
maybe.
perspective, it's like, no, we can't be doing this Candace thing because then that puts me in the crosshairs soon. If we're gonna start like
Mm,
thinking about tribe strength again or whatever, when I start getting the trend going of getting these strong guys out, because that's benefits
yeah,
me.
right.
So with her, it's like pertinent that
And
it has to go this way, and it's
arguably, it also benefits some of the other people too. Like it would benefit Amanda, benefit Candace herself.
mm-hmm,
And Rupert, who's injured, Rupert's been kind of, he's limping through everything.
mm-hmm.
So, um, but yeah, that's not the way. It's not the way it went for her this time. She got outplayed. So
Yeah, and it's just a fun turn of events there. You know,
yeah,
Suri, I love Suri, so it is sad to lose her this early in in this big season here. So, but
but it happens in such a fascinating way. It's really interesting that like it's not. This wasn't a rote vote out at all. This is actually, in fact, I think I'm going to give this episode my star because we also have at the beginning of the episode unbelievable stuff. We had legendary stuff going
yes,
on here with
it's like
Coach.
already like a distant past, and
Yeah,
this episode is
I
full of
know,
so much.
because of all the
You could have
strategy
given
going on
all
here
the
at the end.
episode stars so far, by the way.
Honestly, I could have. I could, and I
Mhm,
probably should
mhm,
have. I gave the first episode with that.
mhm.
I probably could have given the last two that too. These is phenomenal. Like this is like peak Survivor going on right here. This is really what you love to see.
And the fan fiction keeps taking shape. I mean, we have Tyson and Coach back together. This is an
Yeah,
all-time scene. It's I know it's a fan favorite scene. I love it too. The
I this is
Tyson
I know
coaching
I was
Coach.
I was chuckling through it because like I just couldn't believe there was just a part of me that like seeing the facade that Coach had put on through all the other season. I just couldn't believe that like just something Sandra said about him like affected him this deeply. I was
Mhm.
I was just like I just couldn't believe it. Like all I could do was laugh because I
There's
was like I
actually a
just don't
vulnerable moment too. He's like,
yeah, it was
why
kind of
does no one say
genuine.
anything nice about me? Am I that bad
Yeah,
of a
it's
person?"
kind of like I actually felt sort of bad about that. I was like, oh, but then he goes back and immediately is like, I am unique. I
Confucius
am like,
says,
and Confucius
and
says, I am
iron
like King
sharpens
Arthur.
iron. I want to sharpen
Yeah,
each other out here, man.
yeah, that's what he said. Iron sharpens iron. Yeah, that's the Bible. That's
Mhm.
what he wants to. He's quoting the Bible. He's quoting Confucius. He's doing Tai Chi. He's saying, I am like King Arthur, and there's some other like figure.
The
He was
last of the
like,
Mohicans.
oh, I'm the last of the Mohicans. I'm King Arthur. It's like I'm just like all of my sympathy for you just like goes away when you start talking
And all
like
the
that. I'm
coaching
like,
Tyson gave him, and in the
yeah,
previous or next time on Survivor, it's like
yeah,
Coach gives everybody some dragon Tai Chi
yeah. Dragon Tai
lessons, or
Chi.
whatever.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
he immediately goes back on that. But I did love that. Yeah, Tyson
legendary.
being like, "Look, I know it's gonna be hard sometimes. Like it's all right. I know you're a vulnerable guy, and it's like it's okay. I can tell you the tough things, and just know that they're tough. Like you
You're not gonna
know,
want to hear it,
don't
yeah.
wear don't wear feathers at tribal council in your hair. Don't tell stories. Nobody believes them anyways."
Nobody believes them. They mock you.
Yeah, they mock you, and then go do your tai chi all by yourself,
Do
so
your Tai Chi
people
in
so
private.
people this is in private, so they won't make fun of you for it.
It's crazy. Just
It's,
lays it
it's
all
like
out there. He
wild.
he had that
Yeah,
locked and loaded. He's
yeah.
like, I can't wait
I can't wait to
to let
tell him.
loose on him at some point.
That was kind of it was sort of a beautiful moment in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's also like funny. Like,
That's
there's
it's
a
layers.
there's
Yeah,
a
it's like
there's a twinge of like hilarity to the fact that he's being just like being like, you're kind of an asshole. You need to stop doing that. But it's like it's couched in kind of a emotional scene. I don't know.
he's
It's
basically saying the
fascinating.
truth, which like
Yeah.
you could see
Right.
if even if you watch Tokenchien's back, like you would know that. But
Right.
it's just like, well, people don't take you seriously is essentially the
Yeah.
crux of it.
Yeah.
People
Right.
don't take you seriously, so of course, they're gonna make comments or what have
Yeah.
you. But so you gotta like be normal and not why they cast you.
Yeah.
Just
And then we follow the next morning because like Tyson like lets him know, he's like, man, he was like crying. I was like, he was like, he was kind of like really going through it. And then we have like another similarly pretty good moment between Rob and him, where he's just kind of like he starts getting emotional again. Rob is like, no, come on,
be a
yeah, yeah,
man, coach.
yeah, come on, be a man. Which is that's such a that feels such like such an like that feels like such an Italian American thing
Just
to
the
do. But
machismo
just
right
feel like,
there.
yeah, put your chin, hold your head up, and be a man. Come on, like, which is and it's like I don't know. It's just so it's fun. It's just really fun, and it's because to me, Coach was like that was sort of like what he was like. He just sort of let that down. Yeah, he let that down for a bit, and it's just like kind of a beautiful, vulnerable moment, and then he immediately goes back to just saying, even when he's like let it down, he still has the "I am alone, I am unique."
Yeah,
Confucius says, and
yeah.
I'm just like, No, you stop it! You gotta stop that." So it's great. That already opens on a
Gold.
all timer right there.
All time gold, like more gold we're still
Yeah,
getting out of coach here, but and
yeah,
that's just how we kind of kick off the episode.
right.
A fun little reward challenge where we get oiled up and we're sliding down, grabbing balls as you do. And
Mm.
that
Grabbing
was
balls, yes, you do.
that was the Sears reward, which
The Sears,
kicked off the idol shenanigans. There's idol clues hidden in both things. Well, it was hidden in the Sears stuff, right? And then it was hidden in
yeah,
coffee for
yep,
the heroes.
right.
And then you see the
And the
different
coffee,
reactions. Yeah, that's like on the villains, like you're a marked man if you go for that,
yeah.
like, and it was essentially like this disagreement, and then Russell's like, I'm gonna go for a walk.
Yeah, it's just like, is he going? Is he going and looking for it? Sandra, go look at it. She scouts out, finds him. Stupid
He's a
ass.
stupid ass.
He's a stupid ass. Like, yeah, she said the thing.
He's an ass.
um, he's an ass. So that was fun. Yeah, he's like he sealed his fate there by doing that.
The
I
Hobbit
I
on
love
crack
Russell being like
comes in
he's a
there.
hobbit on crack. But I love the fact that he's like, I can beat these people. They're not looking for it. I can't believe it. And he's just like, he thinks he can get away with it. And I don't know why he thought
And
thought that. Um,
then we cut to the heroes. Tom finds the idol, puts it in a sock amidst the chaos, and I guess he thought he could play it off real smooth, but he didn't. And
mhm.
Amanda just smartly clocks that it is suspicious he put something in his shoe and went behind a tree. Very good read by
It's just like,
Amanda.
yeah. He's just I mean, it was kind of obvious, but like that, some
Exactly.
people probably wouldn't have picked up on it, weirdly. Um,
They
but yeah,
had
so
the
that
immunity
was fun.
challenge, which is the one that didn't get through because Russell Swan fainted in Samoa.
Mhm.
And so we finished it this time. And then it was an
Yeah,
intense finish to this one. It was back and forth, ball in and
yeah,
out. Wow, right at
I know.
the finish hole,
Yeah, at the
the completion hole.
that's why don't call it that. It's just weird. It's
And
just weird. um,
then it's
yeah,
like, damn, that's a tough one for Tom there because obviously it's like that's huge. If they win that challenge, he doesn't have to do any crazy moves. He can pocket it for
yeah,
another vote at least. So
another go round. Yeah, yeah.
but unfortunately had to pull out all the stops here. Plan gets in
Yeah,
motion,
going
and
going so far as to even like offer the idol to like
mhm,
people too. Just like, yeah, I'll give it to you. I don't
just
want it on
please don't
me.
call my bluff on this, because he
Yeah,
would not be able to do what he did without it. It's
yeah,
like, okay, I'll take your idol. I mean, yeah, you got to prove
yeah,
yourself to be first.
yeah. You gotta arm wrestle for it.
uh, just
Yeah.
epic. I mean, because like the plan, literally everybody who was part of this plan, the five other people aside for JT, were just like,
Mm,
all right, that's it. Once they decide, it's like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Nothing can go wrong with that.
yeah.
And then JT, he's been Jeff's been hyping him up for like JT is taking a turn to the dark side.
Yeah.
He's playing like a
Yeah.
villain,
Yeah.
and there he
He's kind of right
goes.
here. It's kind of
There
true.
he goes.
Though he doesn't seem overly comfortable with it because he was not he was sweating. He was
Yeah, it's
sweating like crazy
interesting.
when they were reading the votes.
Yeah, it was visible. It was so visible you'd think it might be intentional, but
Yeah.
it's like you're gonna have to fess up to it though. So I don't really know. You can't really play it
Yeah.
off. So,
Right.
but Rupert had no idea what just happened. He was like,
No, he was just like, "What?"
what? The votes don't make any sense. Alright.
Yeah, because he's just like, "Well, we gotta go strong, but I gotta keep my word." Like, that was an awfully
meanwhile,
pregnant pause.
meanwhile,
Like,
nope. JT is taking advantage and not keeping his word.
yep, pretty much.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy, crazy vote there.
Mm.
And I mean, from the beginning we saw like even like the first vote, Tom was talking about how Cerie's a threat. He
Yeah, it's true,
he
he
was like
was.
very threatened by her from the beginning. GT acknowledged it, and then just this one, as the plan was cemented by Cerie, like everybody was so willing to go with it. It's just like that that got it going in his mind. They needed to do this. So
Well,
yeah.
because like, in JT's mind also, like, how solid is he really with
Mm-hmm.
Cirie? Like, is he kind of in the bottom tier of this group? Like, kinda,
Probably.
like, Amanda,
Yeah.
Candace seemed to be, like, a little bit more. Rupert are more seemingly involved in that. Well, Rupert maybe not so much, but it's sorta hard to say. Like, he probably feels, at least in some aspect, that maybe sticking with them is the better bet, but
And
for him
Amanda
in the long term,
James.
but
Amanda James is a
James,
connection, and they're closely
yeah,
tied to Cerie. Candace and
right,
Cerie are clearly close, and so that's already a lot
yeah,
of the numbers right there. And so
right,
it's like, well, I need to take this swing now, kind of thing.
mm,
And so, yeah, maybe if she didn't, wasn't so convincing and just let it be Candace,
mm,
obviously it's hindsight because, in the moment she's like, this is objectively the best move for me to do. But meanwhile, it
yeah,
would have been better for her to take the hit probably and just let Candace go and she survives another day. But,
because
you know,
then later she can maybe move against Tom at that point, but yeah,
mhm.
I she didn't wanna play the odds in that regard. She wanted to see if we get a sure thing that I think is a sure thing. But, of course, in Survivor, nothing's a sure thing entirely. So,
And she's a good sport about it. She's just like, all right,
yeah,
they
I
got
love
me.
that. Great confessional at the end there, the
Yeah.
last word.
They
She's
got
just
me
like,
with
"Yeah,
one of
they
my
got
own
me.
my
They
own move too.
Yeah,
So,
so, good stuff.
who would you give your MVP for this episode?
This is getting harder and harder and harder.
That's what she said.
Uh, because like, Tyson's moment with Coach was hilarious and great. Didn't have much more than that, though. Um,
Yeah.
Tom's moves here, Tom, like, had a pretty commanding, uh, like, presence throughout the episode, even though he's, like, kinda on the outs. This is fascinating.
Right. So there's like, yeah, Tyson,
Um,
Coach, Tom,
Coach,
JT.
Tom,
They're all
yeah, they're
um
all in the running
big in
here.
here. Sri will never get an MVP.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna give it to Tom. I think I'm gonna
Big
give it to
Tom.
Tom. and I think the reason why is like JT is the instrumental vote here, clearly, but I think Tom's like reading of the situation literally as good as it could have possibly been. Like he basically pulled out all the stops and was able to work that into an advantage, right? To the degree of like, sure, I'll even offer the idol as like kind of almost as a bluff in that regard.
Right.
Be like, I'll get them to trust me that way, and it was kind of working. Weird, it was sort of
It
working,
was
and then
working
Suri just
on
like,
Amanda, and Suri did
yeah,
her magic on her. Yeah.
Suri did her magic, and then immediately Tom's like, oh, well, let's just get rid of Suri then. Like, again, it's just like a perfect read and able to convince JT to flip. I think is pretty big. Him and Colby, um, yeah. So Tom, I think Tom gets it.
And I'm pretty sure Tom was the one who originally clocked it. Like, well, we're 3 votes here. If you
Yeah,
guys are voting three, you just flip your vote, and then
yep,
that's it. That's all
that's
we need.
it. We're golden.
Yeah. And then he does have that, then just a nice line, the baller line,
Yeah,
you
that
know.
line, the fantastic line. Tomorrow we make our apologies. Tonight we make our move.
Hmm.
That goes so hard. That's like an all timer Survivor line right there.
Yeah. It's like the way that Tom, you can tell the way Tom views this game is like, he's like going into battle, you know. It's
It
like,
is. It's like a commander, like like moving the troops. It's really pretty great.
it's
So
like even the dramatic way he says like something sometimes where like we had to sacrifice. She was an
yeah,
unfortunate sacrifice. The odds
yeah,
weren't in her favor. She was with the wrong people, you know,
yeah,
i.e. me.
yeah.
But
Yeah, me and Colby. Yeah.
what would you rate this episode out of 10?
This is like a 10 out of 10
10 out
episode.
of
You
10
kidding me?
episode. Wow.
It's so good. This is Survivor at its best,
Yeah.
man. Like this has been so good so far. It has pretty much everything you could want. Funny stuff, general entertainment. The games are good. The music has been phenomenal. The cinematography has been really good this season. Those are like minor things. Strategy, interpersonal dynamics, all
Yep.
of it is just like, mm, it's so good.
Yeah, and this
Pretty much
episode
everybody's
encapsulates that.
big time, and everybody's get a chance to shine. Like again, like there's little bits from pretty much everyone. I think this episode, you got stuff from Russell, even
Yeah.
like people we didn't hear a lot from, like Russell and Candace, even got like little moments and stuff. So, and
Hmm.
by Rupert as well.
Rupert, yeah.
Russell had his little I'm gonna go look for the ad moment. He had that, but like Rupert or yeah, like Rupert and Candace, like maybe lesser so. Even Colby's got like chances, like Colby making that point with James. You know, he's just like, well, we can't completely ignore the social game because some of us desperately need to rely on it, dude.
He's like, I think
Like,
we should just stop talking to each other and just let the cards lie where they may.
he's just like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Colby's like, well, we can't do
So that
that.
works for James. He's like, all right, well, no one's gonna vote for me if we just don't, if we turn our brains off and just vote like strength. I'm the last
Uh,
person they'll vote out.
yeah.
We need to stop this socializing thing. I think it's
Yeah,
really,
what is this? What
it's
is this
overrated.
social game? What is this?
Meanwhile, he's like voting for Tom. And it's like not even. It's not even just like
That
voting.
makes no sense.
Yeah,
Actually, like according to his own logic, that makes no sense.
yeah. So
But
maybe he's
yeah,
being duplicitous. You know, you don't really think of James
yeah,
that way.
I
Maybe it
guess true.
was intentionally.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's being a little bit that way. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's an awesome,
good
awesome
stuff.
episodes.
Great episode. Yeah. All right.
The streak just it keeps going. It's banger
Yeah,
after
I
banger.
know. Really, it's just like we got the Oops All Bangers season of
Yeah.
Survivor here. It's and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. This has been super excellent so far. So
Yeah.
I'm really
So subscribe to the channel if you want more Survivor every week. All right.
yes.
Except for we did take a couple weeks here and there. You know.
It's true, but from moving forward, we'll have unplanned breaks are one thing, or even planned breaks, which part of it was a planned break.
Well, there was a point in the beginning where we'd released I did my the preview video for Heroes vs. Villains, like right after the cast reveal video,
Mm.
and then some came up, and it took like 2 weeks for me to put out the first
Oh yeah,
episode.
I think
And
I saw a comment on one completely unrelated video, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't." Had nothing. It didn't
yeah,
spoil anything or anything, but it was just sort of like, "Hey, man, like I'm glad you guys are having fun, but like maybe you should like release
well,
Survivor stuff, please."
really, when I was doing, well, at that point, when I was because I was posting other videos without
Mm,
Survivor a couple times, it's because I wanted to space them out because I knew we were gonna have a break.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but anyway, someone commented like when I released the first episode, they're like, "Why did it take 2 weeks for an episode to come out?" And I just
Yeah.
replied like, "Damn, happy holidays to you too." Jeez. As soon as I'm paid to do this,
Yeah,
then don't. It's 100%. It'll you can
yeah.
hold me
This
to
is
it.
this is
But
all our
uh,
free time, by the
and I
way. Like
tried
we're
it,
not.
and I do I hold myself to a certain standard. I do a very like pretty regular schedule how I get stuff out. But if I can't do it one week, I'm not gonna stress it.
Right. Well, and that's the thing is like it's the production's just us. We don't have an editor. We can't afford to pay an editor. I mean, I was just fired, so obviously I can't afford to pay anybody
Can't
anything.
afford to pay us yet.
I can't afford to pay us. We can't afford to pay us, and this is something we're doing for fun. And it's like think about it this way: we're here recording, for sometimes several. But every time we're recording for several hours because we're not just doing Survivor. We're doing other stuff too. And then in addition to that, then Zach has to go in and edit all that stuff. I don't have those
Mhm.
skills. He's got those skills, but that's still time. That's still a lot of time. These are
Hours,
very
hours,
time.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is like time intensive stuff, and it's just like not our jobs. We're doing this for free, and
If you don't see
we
an
are having a
episode,
great time.
yeah, you are. But if you don't see an episode for a week, trust me, I wanted to put an episode. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
It bothers me
Yeah.
when I miss a week too. Like
Yeah.
even like as we do this, I'm already like a couple days behind when I wanted the Survivor episode to come out because I had a lot of other videos to record too, and it's just like a lot. That's a lot sometimes. So
Yeah. So please,
this
just
happens.
please be patient with us. I know it's tough when if you're used to a certain schedule, and like
It's
we like Zach saying, we understand that like people's schedules are it's an important thing to them. That they videos come out at a certain time. Like I get that. Like I rely on some of my YouTube subscriptions. I'm like I'm looking forward to this video. It's coming out this Saturday. I watch that Smosh Reads Reddit. I gotta make a thing of it every
mhm.
Saturday. But it's like um sometimes it just doesn't always work out for us because we're not a
Well, it's tough for
big
them.
production.
It's tough for the viewers because they do with this season. They know they got like it's like a sexy lady they're just waiting to see. The next heater for Heroes versus Villains. Like they're thirsty. They're
Yeah,
horny. It's like a lot
they're
they gotta
jonesing
deal
for it.
with, and you guys gotta deal with that in your own time. It will come, and you will come as well, and
That's right.
we'll all come,
Yeah, well, have a good time.
and all are welcome.
Yeah,
All right, but there's hundreds of Survivor videos on this channel, literally hundreds. If you go to
it's crazy.
zacharcher.net/survivor, you can see all of them nice and cleanly laid out for you. And there's playlists for everything, tons of content.
Mm,
So there's no shortage. There's no shortage of it.
no.
And like you're gonna miss this season when it's gone. It'll just be gone in a flash. It'll be done, and then it's like, man, I can't
Yeah.
thirst for another episode again. But in the meantime, I recommend a random Tarqaron video for you to watch
No,
next.
snap.
It's our Survivor Token Chains review, everybody. Go check that out if you haven't seen it.
Absolutely.
We got
Do it.
nice meaty reviews of every Survivor season up until now. That's 19 reviews of Survivor seasons.
That's wild to think about. But yes, we
I
do.
mean, it's so primitive. I have it on my playlist and everything. It's not on this
Mm,
channel. The first three were on my solo channel. But
mhm.
it's funny to go back on those because it was
I
obviously
remember
wasn't
there
as
was
structured. It was just kind of raw. It's like, what do you think about it? It's like our own social experiment of, you viewing this social experiment for the first time.
Yeah,
Three.
and I remember it was kind of funny. I remember there was one I was sort of like I remember I was like I don't know if you can see it on video, but I remember I'm like sitting on the floor. I'm like posed, like I don't know. I
Yeah.
remember I was sort of like because that's like the only place that was sort of like proper recording for me at the time. It was I don't know. It was very funny to
And that
sort of see
was
that.
back in the very beginning of 2019 on
Mm.
Google Hangouts. We did
Yeah,
those,
it was
scuffed quality, but
yeah, it was called Google Hangout at the time, wasn't it? Yeah,
hmm
not Meet. Yeah,
so I mean, there's a lot of history. If you're just jumping on board now, I know some of you have been around for years. We appreciate you. If you're
big
just
time.
jumping on board, there's plenty for you to go back and sink your teeth into, right? And Heroes vs Villains is coming, and it's coming fast. All right,
We got more in the works. It's coming.
all right. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below, and even if you want to mention spoilers, you can. But if you want it to make its way to Alec, leave out the spoilers, and I will relay it at the next appropriate time.
Hmm.
So till then, take care.
All right.